Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk a little about markers papers and markers. I have not much experience with markers. I recently bought a lot of markers from Ohuhu. I'm not sure it's pronounced like that. And I have only tried this kind of paper, which is a blend-proof paper. It is 150 GMS. And I only done a couple of drawings. And I find it really hard when I'm making the skin tones. At first, when I lay them down, they get really dark, and I will show you that in a minute. But recently, I bought this patch from Ohuhu, and it's also blending proof paper, but it's 280 GMS, and I think it's more white than the thin one, which is, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, it is more gray than the thick one. So now I'm going to try to see how the skin tones will react on the thicker paper, and I'll also show what I mean about them being very dark when you lay them down on the thin paper. Let's dive in. I have prepared some sketches. I think I'm going to do the thin paper first. I'm going to use this color and maybe a darker one for some blush. Cover all of this. See how dark it is? It's a little scary at the first when you don't know the markers. I was thinking, wait, I ruined my drawing. But it gets a lot lighter when it dries. I'm always making the nose a little darker, and under the nose, under the lips, and the jaw lines, because it's a natural shadow, and over the eyes here. And I've already done one layer of the lightest one, then a little darker around the nose, the eyes. Oh, I forgot the ear. And you can see here, it's not so dark as on the thin paper. You can really see the color here. I really like that. You can see now it's dry and it's lighter, but I'm not satisfied with the color, so I will try to give it all this color. This was the darkest one I used before. I like to layer my drawings with markers. I think it's the best result. See how dark it gets. But when it's dry, it's not that dark. And that makes it a little difficult when you don't know your markers, what the end result will be. So we just have to guess. And then I'm going to use a darker one, just slightly darker here again. Excited how this is going to look. I'm not sure it's going to be good. We will see when it's dry. Back to the thick paper. And I think I will do the same here. Another layer. See how well it goes. You can much better see what you're doing here and have an idea of the end result. It will always dry lighter, no matter what paper you're using. And then I take the darker one, as I did on the other drawing, over the eyebrows, under the nose, under the chin, and the draw line. I'm excited to see when this dry. How does it look? I think I will do a light layer on the lips on both. While this is getting to dry, I will do some of the hair. Oh, that's a dark one. But I guess that's okay. She's going to have dark hair. We have just decided that. I'm trying to color in the direction of the hair. I'm not sure it matters in the end result. But that's what I do when I use color pencil, and that does matter with color pencil, the direction. Oh, I forgot some skin tones there. Well, I can fix that in a minute. I've done the sketch with color pencils. I like to do that. I'm using a second color. It's a little darker. I don't know if you can see it when it's dry. You must wait and see. I think the skin color is dry now. I want it to be a little darker here. And here. Maybe she needs some on the cheekbone. And to smoothen it a little out to the rest of the colors, I'm taking the lightest one, just here in the edge, so it hopefully blends smoothly. I think I will do the same here. Every time it gets really dark. That's kind of frustrating. Just smoothen the blending the edges. While it's dry, I will do something with the hair. Haven't tried this color before. I don't know if it's a pretty hair color. As I said in the start of the video, I don't have so much experience with markers, so you're actually on my journey in markers. Maybe we can learn together. I'm not satisfied with this hair. Now I will let it dry and see how the end looks when it's dry. I think we're going to give the lips some color. Try this one. I do like this paper better than the other one. She's going to have brown nose. Oh, that's really dark. Yes, that's okay. Maybe we're going to... But I do like this one much better than the thin one. I do like it's more white. And it also seems that it's driving a little faster than the other one. color them. She's going to have blue eyes. So what did I learn about this? It's still a good paper. It doesn't bleed through. Oh, you can see it on the other side. And it's smooth. It takes the markers great. But I don't like the paper is more gray than the thick one. I don't like when you're layering the colors, they are so dark to begin with, because it's really hard to see what you're doing or what the end result will be. So there is a difference, not only about the thickness, it's also how it reacts on the markers. I really like this one. It's more white, and I can actually almost see the end result of the color when I'm using it. Normally when I do markers, I finish them up with a color pencil, and I'm going to do this with these two in another video so you can see what I'm doing. I hope you got an impression of the two papers and what the difference is. And I see you in another video. Bye bye.